I hope you guys are excited as much as I am to get year number 2 of the Chicago White Sox rebuild here underway on MLB The Show 24. Welcome back, everybody. It's your boy CW Entertainment, and man, I'm excited to get this thing going. We do have spring training here. Honestly, I was kind of just thinking about it here over the last couple of days. I'm like, are we going to actually play spring training? And right now, it's not really many prospects that we have up here that are, wanting to keep an eye on. So I think I am going to actually sim on through this. We'll take a look and see like how the final standings and stuff, not standings, but take a look and see how the final stuff ends up going out. I actually need to cut this off of this because I don't want it to be on. But yeah, we'll take a look at the final stats of everything when this gets done. So Danny Mendick, we out for a few days, and hopefully the injury bug doesn't end up being an issue for us at all. It looks like it's all good there. 12 and 16 on the year, so nothing too crazy, nothing too good. But right now, you guys can take a look. We're 28th ranked, 28th in contact, 28th in pitching, 26th in defense, 9th in power, though, so that is nice, 22 in speed. So let's see how spring training ended up going. Nick Pivetta had a very good spring training. 1.54 ERA with 37 strikeouts, a whip of a 1. Not bad. Crochet, okay, took a bit of a dip. 1.66 whip, not good at all. 37 strikeouts, 4.11 ERA. Walker Buehler had an awful spring. 9.11 ERA. That is going to be concerning. Soroka did okay. 3.66 with a 1.17 ERA whip. I'd like that whip to be a little bit better. I know Drew Thorpe and some of our other guys were out there. I don't think they had any action. Diavy Garcia, maybe? Diavy, maybe? 2.1 innings of work. 3.86 ERA. Yeah, that wasn't good, dude. Not good at all. Jay Schuster, not too bad. Burnen's not up here. Looks like Jake Eder, awful as well. Yeah, Yara Iriarte, man, yeah. Not good for a lot of the guys that we had out there, Not good at all. We got Steven Wilson, our highest rated relief pitcher. 4.67, not good. Tanner Banks, not bad. Dylan Coleman, okay. Yeah, Barabia, he did not do well at all either. Jordan Leisure, okay, 3.52. Anthony Bass, not bad. So no other relievers got any action here. And our new closer, Joe Barlow, who operated as our closer, not good at all. Only 7.2 innings of work, 8 strikeouts, 4 walks, and an ERA almost a 6. I don't know, man. This bullpen, might not be that good. We revamped this rotation with Pivetta and Buehler, but right now, boy, I don't know. Crochet didn't show much promise this time around, and neither did Buehler. So maybe when the season starts, maybe things start settling down a little bit. Not a good spring for Gary Sanchez. Batted 159. That's pretty putrid. James McCann batted just barely better with 206 average. Akira only had 19 at-bats, batted 263. And Corey Lee looks like he had a few plate appearances, but didn't do anything else with it. And these guys aren't looking too good. This does not look like it was a good spring. Garrett Cooper batted 250. 224 for Andrew Vaughn, showing a little bit of pop, though, with 3 home runs. Nick Gonzalez, not bad, showing some power as well. Batted 235, 5 home runs. Maybe not the best average, but hey, we'll take it. Patrick Wisdom, 3 home runs, 7 RBIs, and batted 217. Danny Mendick batted extremely well. Batted 349 in 43 plate appearances. Not bad from Brian Ramos either, 258. And 357 from Lynn Sosa. Wow. I mean, he only had 14 plate appearances, but shoot, he made sure he made the most of every single one of them. Garrett Hampson had a pretty good spring. Batted 280. Not the power hitter, so 1 home run, not bad. 7 RBIs. Alex Verdugo. Okay, now we're starting to see some better numbers. 280 for Verdugo. Only was able to take 1 out the park. 7 RBIs. Aloy batted 287. Look at Aloy. Pair of bombs out there. All right, like to see it. Not good out of Zach Deloach. Luis Robert had a pretty damn good spring. Batted 286. This is who we are looking for. I got us batting 286, 5 home runs and 77 at bats, 16 RBIs. Did his thing. Pete Crow Armstrong, not the best spring. Honestly, unless he starts getting things going along, I want Pete to be up here in the major before. I just don't want him taking a knock if his average is going to be struggling and whatnot. But he's not a power hitter, really, so he's got 1 home run. It's okay. And Oscar Colas, yeah. He'll be back down in the minors, so he doesn't look like he's ready for the show just yet. Yeah, I think that's exactly where we'll go ahead and move on here. We'll advance on through. And we're going to have to set this lineup and whatnot too here. So we're getting here in the opening day, but yeah, we're going to make some moves here. All right, so after taking some time to knock out the lineups in majors, AAA, and AA, I think we have everything set. So that's what we're going to work with here in the majors. Right now, still a pretty big, heavy left or right-handed lineup. That's just how things are working for us right now. So until we get some other players in here, maybe get some switch hitters and some more lefties. This is kind of how we're going to be working with. You know, this will fluctuate throughout the season as well, too. So who'll be brought in and who'll be brought out as well. But, yeah, I'm excited. Let's get things on a move here. And opening day is going to be taking place in Los Angeles versus the Los Angeles Angels. Nick Pivetta versus Reed Detmers. That's my old boy Reed, man. I was a really big fan. We had the Angels franchise last year, and that's who we're going to be teeing it up with here first. Hopefully things, end up going our way. Hopefully everything can end up working out properly. I can't wait to get into the scouting stuff too, because that'll be big for us. We got to see if we can maybe find that next generational player, but I guess we'll see. But once again, thank you all so much for showing support to this series, and I'm excited to get this thing rolling yet again here for year number 2. Hopefully San Diego Studios doesn't decide to, bullshit us around this time, but I thought we hop into this game versus Los Angeles Angels. Opening day here on this channel once again. Nothing like opening day baseball. And we're on the West Coast with it, so, it don't have to be in the chilly air of Chicago. Those northern teams, man, Midwest, like that kind of Northeast, man, that's got to be tough to try and play baseball in like 40, 30-degree weather. Here we go, though. Eloy Jimenez expected to lead us in batting average. That's surprising. Luis Robert, 764. Wisdom expected to hit 34 bombs this year. And Robert is expected to lead us with 3.7 WAR. Projected 69 and 93. So much improvement over last year, but they're still projecting us to be in dead last. Guess we'll see. Can prove some people wrong. You know what I'll really be interested in to seeing if we go on any crazy run like we did in that Nationals franchise. How we started real low and then we just, for whatever reason, hit a major winning streak. Here we go. Reed Detmers had an okay year last year. I think he would like to improve off of that. It was Alex Verdugo, 2024's regular season. Only had 5 home runs, but he's our leadoff guy versus Reed Detmers. And Detmers, not the first pitch of the day, but his next pitch is going to be a good slider running away. Got us out in front. And he has us in a 1-2 count, looking for an early strikeout here to start the 2025 campaign. And we'll roll over on it. Luis Rengifo's got it at second. And that will be out in number 1. And Verdugo's first plate appearance with the Sox is a ground out. All right, here goes our best batter, Luis Robert. 1-1 count here from Detmers. And he got a pitch he can handle. Fastball left field. Luis Robert starts the season off right. Hitting a solo shot home run into the bullpen and left. Yes, sir, Luis. That'll way to get this thing underway early. It's an early 1-0 lead. Can't say we saw many leads probably in that last year, but excited to get this one. And Robert, I know I keep trying to call him Robert. I'm trying to get it right, boys. But Robert punching one up out of here, man. Punishes the fastball from Detmers. Let's not stop now, boys. Eloy Jimenez now to bat. Here's a 1-1 now from Detmers. It's one benefit of having a right-handed heavy lineup. These lefties, boy, we have a good chance to kill them. And that's kind of what they did a couple years ago during when they kind of were going to the postseason. They were killing lefties. Like, they were winning at an extremely high rate versus left-handed pitchers. But here we go. Here's the 2-1 here to Eloy. And he'll go down to get one. Hit pretty well off the bat, but I think it's going to hang up in the air too much. And Trout's got it in right center. Here's a 2-2 from Detmers to Wisdom. Can't check, swing there, slider got us, and down we go. But Robert puts us in front early with the solo shot home run. All right, we'll get a look at our new ace. It'll be Nick Pivetta, coming off of a 15-9 season, almost 200 innings pitched, 3.17 ERA and a whip of a 1.15 and almost 200 strikeouts. See if he can give us a good outing here today. And another 1-2 from Pivetta. He goes down to get that curveball. It's not going to be an easy out, it looks like. Maybe we can run that slider down and in on him. See if we can get strikeout number 1, and we got it. Down he goes. Ball. See you later. Back to the dugout is the leadoff man. Nolan kind of being a tough out. He's been fouling off a lot of pitches. We're not even close with that sweeping curve. Mike Trout is on deck. Don't want him to have anybody on base. Here's the full count to him, and we run the fastball by him. See you later at 96. Late on it, and down he goes. Back-to-back strikeouts to start for Pivetta. And Mike Trout will roll over on it. Nick Gonzalez has it as second. And that'll end the first. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Nick Pivetta. Gets a pair of strikeouts, and it remains an early 1-0 lead. All right, Andrew Vaughn batting in the 5-hole for us. We'll see what he can do here in his first plate appearance. And a 2-1 ripped into left field for Andrew Vaughn. And that'll be a leadoff single with Pete Crow Armstrong coming up to bat. All right, well, we got 2 lefties in the lineup, and it will be the second time we'll see one. See what the youngster Pete can do. See if he can find a way to get something going here in the second. Whips a slider well out of the zone there. See if Pete can have a bounce back year. Batted 209 last year. We'd like to see that average climb quite a bit. And we won't have to worry about it there. That's going to put a runner on. Pete Crow take one on the back of the leg there. Got to put runners at first and second. Garrett Hampson coming up to the bat. Coming up to the plate. And right now, Detmers kind of struggling a little bit here. That ball hit weakly, though, into left field. And unfortunately, not able to take advantage of that and move the runners over as Hampson flies out. Here's free agent signing, Gary Sanchez. Big power. Didn't have a good spring, though. Let's see what he does. And he hit a high fly ball out there, deep out there to right field. Maybe not that deep. Runners won't be able to move again. Well, a couple flyouts, and right now a promising inning. Detmers might be able to get out of it. Let's bring in Nick Gonzalez. He'll be in a 1-2 count. Runners in scoring position. And he'll pop it up. Not good at all. Couple flyouts and a pop-up, and boy, just like that, it looks like a good inning brewing for us, and Detmers gets out of it pretty easily. Didn't really have any challenges. Well, best believe Pivetta probably thought he was at least going to be coming in up 2-0. Instead, it remains a 1-0 ball game. Taylor Ward swinging out of the zone for a slider there. See if we can get that cleanup, man, for that third strikeout of the day. Got him. See you later. The 1-2 curve gets him. I should say the 12-6 curve at that. Pivetta looking sharp so far here to start. And, well, spoke too soon. Mickey Moniak gets one out of here. The solo shot. We are tied. That was a fastball running out of the zone. Well, at least it was supposed to kind of stay out of the zone. And he goes and extends for one and gets the solo shot. And the Angels tie it up. Didn't have to go far. 356 feet. He was able to hook it around that foul pole a little bit. And, wow, I got to see that one back, man. Dang. He just turned it. The fact that he had so much power coming off of it was probably the more surprising part. Yeah, I mean, that pitch is out of the zone, and he took it out of the park. There's not much you can do about that one, Pivetta. He just mustered it out of here. Got him! Fastball inside O'Hoppe. Down he goes. Fourth strikeout of the day for Pivetta. That would have bounced back after the home run. Keep it a 1-1 ball game. Pivetta looking for the strikeout. Arthur Miller fouls it off there. See if we can maybe run a cutter inside on the hands on him. There's another one. Here's a 1-2. Got him looking. See you later. Down he goes. 88 miles per hour. And he will get caught looking. But Mickey Moniak somehow ties this one up with that home run. I'm still kind of shocked by that, man. He just went out there and got it. All right, the 2-2 from Detmers. Come on, Verdugo. That one's going to miss inside. Boy, he likes throwing these sliders versus these lefties. He is throwing a lot of them. I understand it. Got a lot of break to it. It's a full count pitch, though. Can Verdugo get something? And he will. He'll smoke one deep to center field out there to Trout, but it's right at Trout. Not enough power off the bat. And Trout easily able to run it down out there. Only 100 miles per hour off the bat. Got to bring in Luis Robert, who has the solo shot. We'll see if Detmers decides to give him another fastball or not. Count his run full. Here's the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Come on, Reed. Give us something. I know you're scared of him. And he will miss with the sweeping curve, and Luis Robert will get on first base. We'll take our first walk of the day. And down we go. Detmer's got a swinging ugly at the sweeping curve. That'd be a strikeout. What was that, the second of the day for Reed? And oh, he gave a hanger to Wisdom. Did he keep it fair? He does. It gets to the second deck. Patrick Wisdom, 115 off the bat, 444 feet. Our second home run of the day off of Reed Detmers. And things are looking good here in the third inning as we extend, well, we get the lead back. It's a 3-1 ball game now. Yes, sir. Detmers just hung one right there. I think he may have gave us that sweeping curve again. And Wisdom doesn't miss it. A little out in front on it, but it was just able enough to stay fair and hook around that foul pole. Yes, sir. Had a way to hit the big bomb. Here's Andrew Vaughn. 1 for 1 on the day. He got in with a single into left field. And Vaughn will roll over on one to the third baseman. He's got it. And Vaughn is retired to end the top half of the third. But it's a 3-1 ball game now. See if Pivetta can do something now with the lead again. Here's Luis Rengifo. Honestly, when we played with the Angels, he just never did anything with us. I ended up moving on from him, but he might be coming out for a little revenge as he sends one into left field for an extra base hit. And that's their second extra base hit of the day. The first one that will actually stay in the park. And Pivetta got hit a little hard right there. Don't like that. Let's see if we can bounce back. That ball lifted left field. Pete Crow Armstrong should be there. It's supposed to be Verdugo in left. We're going to have to, I guess, fix the lineup part. I don't know if I paid attention to it or not. But we'll get that thing situated properly. Here's Taylor Walls. Struck out in his first plate appearance here. Would like for him to do it again. But hey, we'll take a weak ground over there to Patrick Wisdom. That'll be out number 2. So a couple quick outs after the leadoff double. And we'll see if we can get Nolan yet again. That was lifted. Armstrong, good speed coming on quickly. Gets it. That'll end the third. A leadoff double doesn't come back to harm us. Pete Crow Armstrong able to run it down. 3-1 it remains as Pete Crow will actually lead us off here in the fourth. Reed Detmers' pitch count already over 60 here as we're entering the fourth inning. That's not what he was looking for today. And that pitch is going to start outside. Like I said, these lefties, he's throwing a lot of sliders, so we got to expect it. Here's another full count pitch here from Detmers. Able to turn a slider into right center field. Trout not able to get it in time, and Pete Crow got a first hit of the season. And it comes here off of Detmers. Yes, sir. That means good speed over there at first base. Might be able to swipe a bag and get another runner in scoring position. Let's see if we can swipe a bag. They said they got us. Well, Pete Crow will be able to take second. We check swung right there. I don't know if that pitch was in the zone. I think it ended up being in the zone anyway. It was a high slider. No wonder we all discombobulated there. Got to bring in Gary Sanchez. Let's see if he can bring home this fourth run. He should give us that call, man. That miss is inside. Should be 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2 for Gary Sanchez. He'll roll over on. Oh, boy. We got screwed. Oh, boy. I blew it. Dang it. Yep. Running scoring position is gone now. Thanks to just bad base running decisions. Here's Nick Gonzalez now. 1-1 count now with a runner at first base instead of a scoring position. So if he ends up hitting like a base hit up the middle or any sort of base hit, I'm going to be a little annoyed. And 1-2 lifted left field, and that one's going to get down out there. And sure enough, if we weren't being stupid with the base running, we would have had our fourth run of the day. Good job by Nick Gonzalez, though. We'll take it. Man on first and second. We'll see what they do with Reed. If they leave him out here, they will. And here's Verdugo. He's 0 for 2 versus him. And now he's going to be in a 1-2 count. Misses way outside with the circle change. Robert up to back. You know, he will have a crack at it with bases loaded potentially. Runners will be on the move here with a full count and 2 outs. And that one hit into center field, but Mike Trout is too fast. And yet again, Verdugo can't catch a break in center field. He's hitting the ball hard, which is what you kind of want to see. Unfortunately, he just keeps finding Mike Trout. 3-1, though, headed to the bottom of the fourth. I don't know how Trout got a piece of that one. Hey, that was a terrible pitch from us. That ball's nowhere near the zone. Trout, what are you even swinging at, dude? All right, we're not going to complain, though. The 2-2 to him, man, he stays alive with a fastball inside on him. It's not the end of the world if we walk Trout, but we don't want to walk here at all. Not to lead off the inning. He'll just get caught looking at a slider. Down goes Mike Trout. Another strikeout of the day for Pivetta. 6 of the day. And he's looking good in his White Sox debut. Another full count to Taylor Ward. Lifted right field. Verdugo, can he run one down and right? Not able to get there in time. And Taylor Ward has a 1-out double. Oh, boy. Woo. Moniak drills one out there to right field. He has a pretty good eye right now of Pivetta. But he is going to fly out to Verdugo. And we'll gladly take Moniak, who has their home run the other day. Pivetta struggling to find that put-away pitch, but he got it right there with the slider. Running away. That'll end the fourth. 3-1 it remains. See you later, Logan O'Hoppe. I can see it at the bottom. The White Sox lead the league with 9 top 100 prospects. We'll take a look at that, too. I meant to do that before this game. And Robert will start off with a leadoff single. He's having a good start to the season. 2 for 2 today. Yes, sir. Comes Vaughn now. 1 for 2 on the day. And Andrew Vaughn will end Reed Detmer's day. It's a 2-run bomb again for the White Sox. 5-1 lead. And it is raining on Detmer's opening day. 445 feet for Andrew Vaughn. 110.5 off the bat. Cranking them out of here, baby. Yes, sir. Our 3rd home run of the day. We didn't have a lot of power last year, but the power is here to start off the season this year, baby. Let's go, boys. That'll way to show it. Vaughn, I really wanted to see a lot of power out of you this season, man. We got to get your power numbers up. And you're starting off right. And that is going to do it for Reed Detmers. Had a feeling that would do it after that 2-run home. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised he actually even lasted past Robert's single. Just because his pitch count was a little bit up. But there it is for Reed Detmers. Tyler Anderson will enter the game. Be a long relief pitcher for them. So see what he does. Another lefty comes out here. All right, Pete Crow. 1 for 1 on the day. Been hit by a batter. He's in a 2-1 count. He'll hit one high out there, right field. Back goes the right fielder to the track. Dies out there. Pete Crow with a little bit of warning track power. Unfortunately, don't get back-to-back jacks. But it's a 5-1 ball game thanks to Andrew Vaughn. 2-2 from Pivetta. Got him. See you later. Slider gets Arthur Miller. That strikeout number 8 on the day? Yes, it is. Pivetta continuing to deal. That slider is getting so many swings and misses. Bring up Luis Rengifo, his 2nd time facing off versus Pivetta. He's got a base knock, and he'll have a 2nd one. Somehow extends out of the zone to get that one. Oh, it's a bad throw infield. Thankfully, Wisdom is there to be able to get it in time. But Rengifo, somehow able to turn it into a single. He's 2 for 2 today. And here's Jacob Wilson. And by the way, I forgot, this is the dude they got from us. For whatever reason, he ended up in that Rule 5 player draft. So, he's looking for maybe some revenge for, I guess, not being on the 40-man roster. I'm not really sure if that's the exact reason. I'm pretty sure that's the reason why. We had some other guys. Coach Montgomery wasn't on the 40-man roster, as we get him to turn into a double play right there. Oh, yeah, he wasn't on the 40-man roster. He didn't get put in that Rule 5 draft, so I don't really necessarily know what caused that. But that'll way to turn it, boys. A 3-6-3 to end the 5th. And over on top of a circle change. And, a bad throw, and Hampson will be aboard. So good speed aboard. Thanks to the Taylor Walls error. All right, not going to complain. Here we go. And we're taking off again, and we swipe 2nd again today. This time, Garrett Hampson, excuse me, I'm about to call him Samson. But Garrett Hampson is able to swipe a bag here. O'Hoppe does not have the best arm, so he's definitely a guy we can take advantage of. All right, middle 1-2. Verdugo trying to bring home a run. Trying to get that first hit, but he can't get it. The umpire is going to call a ball a strike, and Verdugo is going to strike out. He's 0 for 4 on the day. Pivetta looking to put away Schaumwell. Can we get the strikeout here? The 1-2. Lifted center field. Robert coming on quickly. Can he get there in time? He's got it. Shallow center field. Robert has no problem getting down there to it. Here is Mike Trout, 0 for 2 on the day. See if we can keep him on the 0 for streak, and it will. Gonzalez got it at 2nd. And Trout goes down. Quick 1-2-3 inning for Pivetta. That ends the 6th. He's out there dealing. But Robert's had a great day so far. Let's see if he continues. 2 for 2 on the day. And that will miss down and in. Don't think the Angels want anything to do with Robert. It's a 3-1 count now. Even Tyler Anderson knows, man. He just might be on fire to start. And he is on fire to start. Robert gets another one. Throw the bat away. Throw that whole Angels away. It's a 6-1 ball game. Second of the day for Luis Robert. He's got his swagger back. Yes, sir. Had a good spring. He kind of ended in last year on a pretty high note, too. And Robert is getting the job done, baby. Yes, sir. This is why he's the best player on this team. This is why I don't want to give up on Robert either, man. He's not a guy I just want to get rid of. He's got too much promise to be a great player. I mean, he's the best player on this team for a reason. He's got a second of the day. He had multiple home runs in a game last season, too. All right, Pivetta will come out here for the 7th inning of work. His pitch count is over 100. So we'll keep an eye on him, see if everything's going well. You know what? I've seen enough. Having smoked by Taylor Ward up the middle. I think he may even got a perfect hit on that. All right, cool. Pivetta, I don't need to see you anymore, man. Let's go ahead and get you out of here. And it was a good outing for Nick Pivetta. Pretty solid. Very good. But it's all right, man. Hey, hold your head high. You're not going to be leaving this game with a loss or anything. There's a run on base, but we'll make sure we try and keep him at bay and make sure nothing else happens with Taylor Ward over there at first base. But Anthony Bass will enter the game. 4.95 ERA last year. Hopefully can get some improvement. Only had 20 innings of work, so it's not like he pitched too much. But we'll see what we got. Mickey Moniak does have a home run here in this game today. See if we can maintain him. He's definitely a free swinger, boy. He is just swinging the bat. Good power, though. He's got 74 power versus righty, so maybe that's why he was able to take Pivetta. But he'll go down swinging at the slider. See you later. Anthony Bass comes in right away and gets a strikeout. Here's Logan O'Hoppe. Can we get him to ground out into that nice double play? No, he'll get a base knock into left or in the right field. Sorry about the speaker going off. I don't know why that's trying to connect and disconnect. It makes no sense. It's not even being in use. And here's Arthur Miller now. Popped it up. Vaughn's got it. Infield fly rule is there. And we're having all types of issues. Mike just dropped. For whatever reason, got the speaker cutting on for no reason, but infield fly rule is there. See if we can put him away here. Another 2-2. Got him! Two-seamer ran way too far inside. He was in swing mode, and now they're in the 7th. Angels hope for a good inning. Come short. Full count for Gary Sanchez here with 2 outs. And he'll send one back up the middle. That'll be his first career hit with the White Sox. Able to take advantage of the sinker, send it right back where it came from. We'll take it. Gary Sanchez, good stuff. And that one's going to be caught by Wilson. He air mails it. He air mailed it into right field. Gary Sanchez will be on third. Oh, man. Jacob Wilson just fired over his second baseman's head. And now lineup turning back around. Verdugo looking for that first hit of the day. See if he can get it. Made a great play down there at third, but unfortunately from the seat, not able to make the nice throw to Rengifo. And a 2-1 for Verdugo. He comes through. It's going to be extra bases. His first career White Sox hit is a 2 RBI double. Expands his lead 8-1 here in the 8th. Verdugo finally able to avoid Trout. It went out there near Trout, but he finally didn't get one caught on him. Trout not able to run that one down. Split the outfielders perfectly. And he ends up bringing home a couple. Yes, sir, Verdugo. And that error comes back huge. And smoked on the ground to third base on top of a slider. And Robert is finally retired today. Jacob Wilson doesn't miss that throw. And that takes it to the bottom of the 8th. 8-1 it remains. For the strikeout. Got him. See you later, Jacob Wilson. Another strikeout on the day for this Angels lineup. Bass got him. See you later. I think Trout was just ready to go home and put this day behind him. A good piece of that splitter. That one didn't drop as much as we were hoping for down there. Here's Mickey Moniak. And we know he's kind of a free swinger, so might want to come right after him. He's going to ground 1-3, 6. Hampson, you got to get rid of the ball, man. I think Vaughn struggled getting back to first. Because I don't know what happened over there. Should have been an easy routine double play, but I think he got held up. For whatever reason. I don't know why Vaughn would have got held up. Yeah, what Vaughn? He started running back towards the, what the hell? And stopped Hampson from throwing the ball. Oh, we got screwed there. And O'Hoppe, grounder, Vaughn. Can we turn it this time? 3, 6. Oh, no. It is Vaughn. Okay. 3-6-3 double play. That time able to turn it. And that'll do it. Opening day victory. 8-1 is your final. And the Sox start off their rebuild on the winning ways here in year number 2. Able to get the job done. Nick Pivetta gets it done. Anthony Bass actually going to get a save for that because he went so many innings. That's perfectly fine, though. We're all good with that. But an 8-1 dominating performance. And it all started with our best batter in Luis Robert Jr. hitting 2 of them out of the park. And it's an easy player of the game bid for Luis Robert. When you go yard twice, you're likely going to get it. Nick Pivetta, a good outing, 8 strikeouts and 6 innings of work. They give up 5 hits. And there was some hard hit balls. They did get some. I think only one of those may have been, well, actually, I guess 2 of them were non-extra base hits. But anyway, all good there. You love to see it. It's a good start to the season. All right, I said we get through a little bit of the season now. I know Drew Thorpe and Noah Schultz and them, they're going to be getting their first starts in AAA. Maybe we're going to miss those debuts here today. Maybe next time out we'll hop into it. But kind of want to get to see what the scouting's about. And then maybe we'll get maybe a little player lock action going with somebody. So here we go. Sox up 7-1. Hampson is a home run away from the cycle. Hey, you know what? We're going to sim this one. Hopefully he gets it. We got one more out here left. And it's a 7-1 victory. Unfortunately, not able to get the cycle, but Crochet dominates in his 5 innings of work getting the win. 8 strikeouts on the day. Yes, sir, boys. You'll love to see it. Robert cools off a little bit. Went 1 for 4 here in this one, but Eloy is able to finally get things going. Patrick Wisdom, a 2 for 3 day as well. Pico Armstrong, 0 for 3. Wisdom goes yard again, too, so he's back-to-back games with a home run. Verdugo still out to a struggling start, so is Pete Crow. Garrett Hampson, though, man, 3 for 5 day. Yes, sir. You love to see it, boys. Keep it up. Keep it up. We're able to win the next one, too. We might be off to an early sweep here of the Angels. It's a 4-game set. We take this one 5-1. Eloy goes deep in this one. Robert goes 0 for 5. Verdugo 1 for 4 day. Wisdom ends up 0 for 4. Bond 0 for 3. Pete Crow 1 for 4. 2 for 4 day out of Garrett Sampson. All right, but Beulah, boy, gave us a pitch to Jim back in L.A. Does it well. Does extremely well. 5 hits, 1 run given up, only a couple of walks, only 2 strikeouts, though. That's a little concerning. But, hey, pitching staff right now, they're holding their own. And let's see if we can get a 4-game sweep here. Mike Soroka takes the mound here. It's a 6-6 ball game. Eloy Jimenez up to bat, top of the 8th here with 1 out. Bases loaded versus Ben Joyce. We're hopping in here. Pete Crow's at 3rd, McCann's at 2nd, Verdugo at 1st. Let's see if we can end up giving us the lead here and try and see if we can hang on to this victory. Come on, Eloy. We at least got to get a fly ball out there to center field. Ben Joyce has nowhere to put you. Come through. And he just might have. Deep right center field. Mike Trout's got it. And that would be deep enough to bring home Pete Crow Armstrong. Great throw from Trout, but Pete Crow's speed is too much. And we take the lead here thanks to the sacrifice fly. Oh, had a good slurve right there to take advantage of. We're out in front. We're way early on it. Puts us in an 0-2 count. And Wisdom, high fly ball right field, going down that right field line to the got close to that track out there. Fortunately, it's going to die, and that'll take us to the bottom of the 8th. Let's try and keep a 1-run lead. And oh, he got a perfect hit. What is Danny Mendick doing in center field? And Coleman's cutter is obliterated, and we are tied again. Wow. And Vaughn's got it. He'll be able to get there to first base in time, and we're headed to the 9th. 7-7 it remains. Wow. See if we can get him a high fastball by him. Yeah, he actually decided to hold off. And it's a grounder. Wisdom's got it. We're headed to extra innings. All right, here we go. Pete Crow will lead us off. Rafael Montero remains in the game here. Pete Crow's 1 for 3 on the day. At least we got a lefty-righty matchup. Don't have many on this team, but we at least have it here to lead off the 10th. And that's drilled into center field. Pete Crow's got extra bases. Oh, you got to go home. Oh, my goodness. Well, Pete Crow's going to end up at second base there. Fortunately, not able to get the 3, but hey, we'll take it. Moving one guy on second base and putting another there. And we take the lead. First double of the year for Pete Crow. All right, here's James McCann, who's back with the White Sox. We'll see what he can do here. And he hit a high fly ball out there to center field. Not Verdugo, but Pete Crow will tag up. Testing a strong arm by Trout. Trout got us. Wow. What an arm out there from Mike Trout. Thought the speed would be better than the arm. And 99, man, we just couldn't get it. It's a great throw. One hop into the glove and just missed getting the foot in there in front of Wilson. I mean, man, ooh, boy. That was really close. I still feel like the foot got in there before he did, but whatever. And that one's a base knock into left field. So Garrett Hampson is aboard. Good speed again. Once again, boy, we're just screwing ourselves with base running mistakes. We did it in the first game, on opening day. Verdugo's 2 for 3 today. Let's see if he can continue the good work. And back up the middle. Yes, sir. We're not going to test Trout this time, though. You best believe we learned our mistake. And, of course, this time Trout ends up throwing it a little further away. Come on now, man. But, hey, we'll take it. Good stuff, Verdugo. 3 for 4 day out of him. Here's Eloy Jimenez. Bases loaded. Can he come through? I'm not bases loaded. Bases on runners in scoring position. Regardless, I don't know what the hell I'm saying. He doesn't come through, though. Headed to the bottom of the 10th. Let's see if we can get the save. Pete Crow Armstrong comes up clutch. Unfortunately, we should have a 2-run lead, but we blew it. The 1-2 to O'Hoppe. Slider not good. Nobody's chasing that. If they are, they might not need to be up in the majors. But he will chase that one in the dirt. And that's a strikeout for O'Hoppe. 2 to go here. 7-hole hitter Arthur Miller coming up. And Arthur Miller is a rookie as well. He's looking for that first career hit. And oh my goodness, his umpire, bro. You got to give us the damn call, dude. Like, seriously. What are you looking at? Barlow, can we punch him out? Yes, sir. This time we get a call from the umpire in our favor. And down goes Arthur Miller. 1 out to go here in the 10th. And here's Luis Rengifo, 1 for 4 on the day. And he's going to pop it up. He had a 2-seamer right there. He probably could have walked it off if he doesn't get underneath it too much. But that'll do it. It is a Sox sweep, a 4-game sweep at that, of the Los Angeles Angels here in Anaheim. Yes, sir. This Sox team is a little bit different this year, it seems like, boys. I told you, man, we revamped that rotation. And right now it seems to have paid dividends. Now, today, maybe not so as much. But those first 3 games, man, the rotation shut things down. Like, it's the most runs the Angels have had so far. Good stuff, boys. Verdugo gets the play of the game. The double 3 RBIs on a 3 for 4 day. Steven Wilson gets the win. And Joe Barlow gets his first career save with the White Sox. Yes, sir. You love to see it. 2 for 4 day out of Pete Crow Armstrong with a big double. Unfortunately, we got thrown out there once again. Probably shouldn't be testing Trout. But yeah, good stuff, boys. Good stuff. Unfortunately, Lloyd goes 0 for 5. He might need to take a move down in the lineup. About 150 right now. Not good at all. All right, going to send through here a little bit more here. I want to get the scouting, so I probably won't hop into anything unless it's like a dire need. But a 4-0 start to the season, that's good stuff, boys, man. Look at that, man. Look at the runs we're scoring, too, man. Like, it's a hell of a start. And then we're going to drop one versus the Oakland A's, so not what we're looking for on this West Coast trip. It's like a 2-0 ball game. Minnick has an 11. He doesn't have an 11. We didn't even play that many games. But we're going to win that one 2-1. 6-1 start on the season. Yes, sir. Pivetta ends up winning his second game of the year in that second game. Woodford ends up losing. Ooh, he didn't have a good day at all. All right, then we got our first division matchup here. We got the Kansas City Royals for going down to KC. Leading the way right now in the division at 6-1, boy. Who would have thought coming off to a hot start to start the year? Tanner Banks on the mound here. Bases are loaded, needs 1 out. All right, we'll try and see if we can save him. But right now it's the offense for this team that's really popping off, man. They are really showing the power. Then he passed Quintino up to bat. And the first pitch, what is up with all these damn umpires, man? Y'all are blind as hell. Not getting any calls in any of these games. And literally a different pitch in the exact same location. And that's going to end up being called a strike. Should be 0-2. Instead, it's 1-1. And it's a pop-up. So it's not going to matter anyway. And we're able to get out of the jam. Vaughn's got it. Got it in the 7th, headed to the 8th. And we're going to get the job done. Sim to the end in this one. And 4-3, it remained. Eloy Jimenez. There you go. That'll way to get things turned around right there. I'm about to say, boy, what is going on with Robert? We have not seen him. He came in as a pinch runner. Why is he not Why is he not like playing in some of these games? Like, come on now, get the dude out there. Ooh, Alex Verdugo pulled his groin, so we can make sure to keep him active. He'll be out for a few days, so I imagine he'll be back probably after this series. So it's not the end of the world there. We got some outfitters that can come through. And, ooh, Mike Soroka, abdominal strain. All right, well, it's not good, but hey, taking care of the not the Twins. Taking care of the Royals here in their second game, 11-2. Looking for our second sweep of the season. Boy, who would have thought that, man? We're off to an 8-1 start. And we're getting our first look at scouting now. That's what I've been excited about to get into. Especially because we know we're going to have to build a lot of this team through the draft. And let's see if maybe there's that generational talent again. Now, I know Jared Fernandez, we didn't end up with him. We might keep an eye on that. If you guys saw the last video, there's a chance we might be able to swing a deal for him if we want. But even though that was kind of like you want more of a realistic trade opportunity for that. But well, yeah, seeing him, that really made me want to really hop in the scouting again to see if there's a. Now, I know he wasn't considered like the generational tag, but hell, he looked better than any generational player may have ended up being. So, but hey, let's hop in here and let's see what's going to be here. And it looks like early on, closing pitcher, starting pitcher, closing pitcher, and looks like maybe no generational batters here to start. I don't know what the cutoff is. I know they're supposed to be within like the first few. Jeff Dillon, his overall and potential discrepancy is not good enough. It's not even close. Like, he's 2 points off. I imagine he's probably going to be pretty bad. Stuff looks good, but it sounds like he's probably going to be either a C or a D potential. Despite all that looking good, I mean, that all looks fantastic. But it sounds like he's going to come crashing back down to earth. Yeah, really, it does not look like there's anything crazy here in the pool here to start off early on. Kiki Logan. Okay, nothing crazy. He is a lefty batter, which that's something we could definitely use. So I'm going to flip through here. We'll see, what we are liking and whatnot. But yeah, excited to get this thing going and seeing potential what prospects we have up in here. So Will Waylock starting pitcher. Okay. Maybe not. Ryder won't be the number one dude. I mean, he's 11 points off. Like, he's over. That's still closer than what you want. Scott Powell. That might be another statement right here. He has 21, though, so a little bit on the older side there. And only 3 pitches. I'm not a fan of them only having such a limited pitch mix. I guess we'll see. We got a lefty, Randall Mann. All right. Pennsylvania. Got Samuel Mahia. Okay. And looks decent there. Got some good stuff here. Got a 4-seamer curves, changeup, and a slider. Not bad there at all. This dude's a little on the older side, but his potential is 84 to 98. He might, I don't know, man. He could be maybe, he's 22, so that might be the big knock on him. He's a little older, but even then, that shouldn't matter too much, especially for a pitcher. It's got a lot of pitches. I like that. He's got a 5-pitch mix. He might be one to keep an eye on, too. He's from Texas as well. So we know Texas has brought in some good pitchers throughout the past in the major. So I guess we'll see on that one. Julian McCormick, you got 1 point off the differential between your overall and potential. My goodness. And Russ is not going to end up being good. His overall is higher than his potential. You got Luis Valdez here. Okay. That one might not be too bad. It might be a guy to keep an eye on. New Hampshire. Right now I'm seeing the East seems to be like the wave to go here. Got another one here, Justin Ridley. Okay. Yeah, so pitcher-wise, I think we're going to start off with the East. And then maybe we'll start looking at some players here, or some batters. I know we ended up taking a catcher, but that could still end up being a position of need here down the line. Barry Martin looks to be decent. Bob Preston, also a guy that looks to be decent. We'll see how things go for him. I don't know how to pronounce this dude's last name. Is it Skomdinst? He's German, so yeah, that's an interesting one right there. It looks like it's gonna be a pretty solid fielder with maybe a decent bat too. Looks like he got some power potentially there too. All right, so catcher class might be pretty deeper than what it was a year ago. I'd like to definitely get a look at some of these guys and get a closer eye and see what we like. Move on to first base here. Antoine Burns, power hitter for sure, but might not be the best guy to go after. He's a little bit later, but yeah, there's definitely no Jared Fernandez in this class, unfortunately. I was hoping we maybe get it. Unfortunately, looks like that's not going to end up being the case. The Fisher Pace dude, though, he doesn't look too bad as a first base prospect, but I mean, he's much later down the line. It's like a 3rd, 4th round pick. Oh, we got 2 number 1s. Whoa, I just noticed that. Okay then, wow, that's huge. We got one in one of those other rounds that I don't know what it is, but we don't have a third round pick, which hey, we'll supplement that with 2 number ones. We'll take that all the time. Yes, sir. Okay, so yeah, we definitely got to take advantage of these picks. Got to be able to find something. Got Ronald there. Jeremy Lolick. Honestly, boy, this right now, hitting wise, it's not looking like anything crazy. There may be some stuff here. I mean, these guys are going to start off with low overalls and stuff, what it looks like. At least in the second baseman. So maybe we find a way to discover some people. Kiki Logan. He looks like he could end up being solid. Probably like a little maybe more arm strength. He's a left-handed batter, though. I do like that. Maybe there's some outfielders out here. James Hickey. He looks, ooh, switch hitter. That's not bad at all. Let's see that. But third baseman. Again, arm strength looks like it could be on the weaker side. Jared Kaufman. Decent. Yeah, like I said, man, I'm not seeing anything that's like just screaming out like, oh, hey, here's the dude. Like, for that first pick, man, it could be another pitcher. Like, legit. We like to have a batter, you know, that we're looking and growing to develop soon, but if it doesn't turn out, it doesn't turn out. Shortstop, we'll probably find out, but hey, you never know. Might even find somebody better than Colson down here, but this dude's not. It's going to be somebody that wouldn't turn out the best, but yeah, guys, I'm not too happy about the class that we're seeing so far for the batters right now. Maybe there's an outfielder that ends up screaming out here. Alan Lockhart. Great power looks like off rip. At least versus lefties. We already kind of got like some lefty killers on this team. Would definitely love to see more of a left-handed batter. And we got Thomas Shaheen right there. Or Sheehan. Beckett Davis. Not bad. Lefty batter, lefty arm as well. And we could be one to keep an eye on as well. I'm pretty sure this dude was in the last draft. I remember seeing that. I think he just didn't sign. Because I know there's some guys that were there that didn't end up signing. So I'm curious who some of them are. I should have wrote those names down just to kind of see, you know, what we have on them. Or, you know, if we scouted any of those or not. But a left fielder looks like maybe just a couple guys out here. The Thomas Sheehan dude looks, maybe he could be something down the line as well. Alan Lockhart, I like the power there, but could not. Looks like he might not end up being that good of a hitter, like contact-wise and vision-wise, which I don't know. I mean, he's a left fielder. Tim Roche, we got a center fielder prospect here. Now, likely wouldn't be there for our second pick. Well, it looks okay. Looks like he might have some decent power at some point. Looks like he's maybe more of a fielder than he is anything. Fielder with good speed. He could end up being just maybe a solid player all the way around. Rob Moya. Kind of same boat. Maybe not as good as a fielder, though. Good speed, though. Fernando Guzman. Yeah, looks like a lot of these guys are more like fielding and speed, which honestly is cool, but we need a bat. Like, legit, man. We need a good bat out here. At least another one to add to the mix. Maybe we are going to have to make a move for that boy, Jared Fernandez. I would love to be able to have him on the squad, but we're never probably going to have to move a pretty decent piece. Jeff Dillon, like I said, he's the dude that looks like great, but we know overall and potential are way too close. It's not going to end up working out well. Derek Rosales, another dude, looks great. His overall is higher than the potential, but it's just likely not working out. Stephen Ting, boy, he's really a lefty killer, man. Look at the power. Maybe not too bad there. Doesn't have the best discipline, but it could be something that ends up improving. Emilio Tovar, yeah, man, yeah, it's looking like a disappointing class when it comes to the bats. But you never know. Maybe there's some gems here. Honestly, for the first guy up here, I don't even know who to even put on here. All right, so first dude up we're going to go with Kiki Logan. We'll see what he has. Third baseman. Yeah, honestly, really, third base is kind of the area where we don't really have a prospect at the moment. So we ended up losing Jacob Wilson, of course. So see how this ends up going out. Maybe Kiki's a guy that ends up rising through the ranks a little bit there. We'll have to wait and see. And then we're going to be scouting out positions. So the East is what I was seeing most of the stuff at. So we'll keep an eye on that, and hopefully we get some stuff, and then we'll discover new prospects out there in the international region. Well, actually, you know, we'll go East first. Why not? We'll stick with the East. Positional needs, well, we need everything still. But we'll go throw it on third base, and I guess we'll go with second base. I don't know. We can kind of go with a few directions there, but all right, that's where we'll bring this one to a close, everybody. I appreciate all the support you guys have shown the White Sox franchise so far. Finally, actually got some legit playing a full game, man. We haven't done that in a while. I know it was on quick pitch, or quick count. But we're 8-1 to start the year, man. Who would have thought we would have started off coming out the gates hot like that? 2-game lead over the Twins. We'll see how long this ends up holding up for us, though. We know this start is not expected to last too much longer, I'm sure, but maybe it's just a good first month, man. It was a good West Coast road trip, and seeing if we can finish off the Kansas City Royals here and get another sweep on the year, get the 9 wins. But once again, that is where we're going to bring it to a close, everybody. Thank you all very much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Leave a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts and everything. Subscribe if you're new here. I'm out to next time, everybody. God bless and peace. And make sure you stay safe out there. Close it out, Future.
And it's the love from my fans got me still here.